in 15 and the 73 of Clark Howey. We've got a green flag, Dick. They're headed towards turn 1 for the first time.
And they're on it.
Boy, they sure are. Coming down into turn 1, and we've got one driver out there, and he's going to make that corner first.
Well, right behind him is some pretty good competition. Jeff Brabham is very, very good.
And Brabham will be in later, so this is his partner in crime, Peter Kloot, that's in the number 59. All of the amateurs are the starting drivers. They can't do any more than 10 laps because they get tired, and then you got to let the pros in there, and they're going to finish it up.
I'm not sure it's quite that way, but some of these amateurs could actually drive some professional cars very good.
Boy, they sure could. In fact, in talking to some of the drivers that are involved in this, it's turned out that oftentimes they're turning in a faster lap. They're just used to it.
Yes, a good example of that is Jim Heck, that I drove 5 years for in his Corvette. Basically, he always beat my time. And it's a little frustrating when, you know, I ran everything there is to run in race cars, and I get into his car and he's just a little faster every time.
So we do have cars on course, and a good battle going on between the, looks like the 86, or is that the 36? There's a glare on these number panels that are on the door. We'll catch it when they go by. Your leader, the 59, followed by the 36 and the 46. So it's the 59 of Peter Kloot, the 36 of Ed Savagian, and the 46 of Gary Kloot. And when it comes time for the driver's changes, you're going to find Jeff Brabham in the number 59, Willie T. Ribbs in the 36B, and Bobby Labonte in the 46. So that's what we're looking at for the front three at the moment. Now, Dick, we talked the other day about some of your war stories and stuff, and I'll bet there's a lot of people out here in the grandstands that still remember D.B. Cooper. And that was a total surprise to me to hear that you, at one time, were suspected of being D.B. Cooper, the plane hijacker that bailed out back in 1971 with, what, a couple $100,000?
Yeah, the same amount of money I paid Dan Gurney for a 1973 Eagle. And what basically happened, there was 5 people that came up on their files that had to have a pilot's license, a scuba diver's license, and be familiar with parachuting and flying airplanes. And so I had multi-engine pilot's license. I fit all of the things that it took for that man to steal that money. And they came to my house, busted the door in, guns drawn, shoved me on the couch. Thank God for my wife at the time, because when I couldn't answer the question, they asked me, "Where were you on this date?" And I stood there after being tossed on the couch and said, "I don't know." And my wife said, "Well, you were in White Plains, New York, and you basically were with the president of the company." They called the president of the company, and then they turned around and walked out.
And they didn't say sorry, and they didn't say goodbye, and they didn't fix the door.
No, that's true.
Peter Kloot in the number 59 is still your leader with the 36B of Ed Savagian, 46 Gary Kloot. Making a move is Claire Schwendeman. He moves up into 9th place. Joe McCormick in the 28 moves into 10th. That drops John Sandberg into 11th place in the number 84. There'll be a lot of action with the amateurs behind the wheel of these cars, and there'll be even more, I'm sure, when we get the pros in the car. This is just such a spectacular event for such a worthy cause, the Morgan Adams Foundation, and to have these drivers make a commitment to be here and take up their time to go out and support this Morgan Adams Foundation and vintage racing is just really a thrill. It's great to have them in the cars, and it's great to have you in the stands, folks. Thank you very much for coming out and supporting vintage racing. Number of drivers making a move. We've got the number 99 of Debbie Cloud moving up a spot. She's up into 12th. As your leader comes down, enjoying a 3/10 of a second lead over second place and about 3 seconds back to third. So the Peter Kloot car, the number 59, enjoying a little bit of a breather.